Okay, we've got your blue this time. Okay, cool. Britons versus Huns. This should be a pretty good matchup for Britons. Huns likes to go for cav archers in the mid game, or like in Castle Age. Crossbowmen pretty good against that. Generally, the reason people do the expected thing is because the expected thing is the best thing. Well, yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. It's like, yeah, if you do something weird, you better really know what you're doing. Is the stream going on for a bit longer? Might redeem today if it's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Redeem now for a replay review, and I'll do it after the... I have one more replay after this game. You trust when the Civ matchup is bad? Yeah, that can work. Depending on the map, though. Trush is another... Trush is like an art, though. It's not something... It's not like a normal strat. You really need to know what you're doing with Trush. And you're going to fail a lot when you're learning it. This is pretty sick wood line, though. Right up against the edge of the map. Beautiful. Wall in front of the berries right here. Gold's a little exposed, but you could just go like this, and then in front, and then here. It's kind of like an oval base. Very long oval. Just like this, kind of. It's awkward, but it's not bad. Okay. So far so good. Yeah, I think your build order in Dark Age is pretty much perfect. So that's good. That's very good. Let's see how the scouting is again. Why did we definitely... I would have gone out this side if I were you. Basically, like, you're going across places you've already scouted. If you go out this side, you get a little bit more insight into this side of the base. Are you missing sheep? Oh. Opponent took the sheep. Wait, what? Did you see them? Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't see that. Okay, never mind. That's kind of lame. What happened here? I think you just saw it too late, right? You were focused on something else. Yeah. That should have been a dead scout 100%. Oh, you ungarrisoned too early. To retrieve those sheep, she needed to be garrisoned and then ungarrisoned. Yeah, you probably... Oh, needed to continue to chase it too. You might be able to get 2 of them back, though. The opponent lost most of his HP on the scout. Probably should have lost all of it, though. Oh. Okay. At least kill his scout. Just kill his scout. It's whatever. A little bit awkward there. He's just going to get away now. We needed a bit better micro there. Obviously, like, if he knows where your scout is, he's just going to send the sheep where your scout isn't. So chasing him here is not really doing you any good. Going after the sheep. Obviously, it's hard to know where he's sending them, but he's not going to send them where your scout is. So at least ditch the scout and then try and find where the opponent is. But yeah, you'll be okay. Losing 3 sheep kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. You're going to try and push deer here. Again, we idled the TC while stuff was happening, so we got to be paying attention here. Yeah, it was just... Oh, you just didn't have the res in the bank. So I think you spam your you spam your TC button and your create Vil a lot, but then you need to also be looking at your food count, especially in Dark Age. So obviously you're focused up here, but yeah. A little bit awkward. Okay. I don't know what you tried to say, but probably some choice words. Place sheep far away from the enemy TC. Well, the sheep should be on this side for sure. In general. Flamers, yeah. Well, you did get a lot of HP off of his scouts, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, adding farms is what you need to do to adapt. Okay, barracks. Again, barracks, like, you're controlling our area that you don't need to control. You don't need this area. So, barracks and just houses to, or palisades to here. And then palisades to here, and then in front here. We don't need to wall this big. Because guess what? The opponent's going to be up, and he's going to make scouts, and he's going to deny the walls, and then the walls will be useless. The walls only are good when they're fully walled. If there's any holes, he gets in. The entire investment was kind of useless. And if the walls are too big, it's easy for your opponent to just attack a remote area and just also cause quite a bit of havoc. At least Red lost a Vil while aiming. Oh, he did. Okay, that's good. He lost a Vil to the boar. So actually, you're pretty far ahead. He's going instant watchtower? What? What? Same wall pattern as last game. Well, it just feels natural to make big walls, base walls like this. But yeah, make sure to watch my video on walling for some more insights. It's going to tell you a lot. It's the most like logical when you think of walls. They go around your base, but in this game, they're actually the worst walls in general. Most of the time. Or a lot of the time, I should say. But you know he's got a tower here, so you know that an archer attack isn't going to work there. But if he's relying on a tower here, then you just attack somewhere else, and then he's not going to have any defense. They're doing walling. I probably even have a command for it here. Let's see. Can't even type. There we go. Okay. So. Oh my god, we have 5. That's too many spears. So what are we scared of with the spears? If he has scouts, well, you have walls. So what is he going to do with scouts? He's going to hit the walls? Okay. It doesn't matter. This is a huge investment in the spears. These things aren't free. Usually 3 spears is more than enough against scouts. Any more, and then the opponent can just kill them with ranged units pretty easily. So, yeah, a couple of spears and go across the map. So we need to attack earlier. Again, it's the same thing. So I think from these 3 replay reviews, maybe you'll be doing the same mistake. But that's good, because that means we found something that can be fixed. Okay, but yeah, too many spears. Huge investment here. Okay, but looks like you're going to go across the map now and go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. So many units. Yeah, you usually don't see this many spears, but hey, it might work. Okay. Yeah, overall, spending the res. Going to be able to get to Castle Age fairly quickly. Your scouting, it doesn't really tell you anything, though. Like, look. Scouting is kind of, this is open. I guess the opponent is fairly walled, though. This is weird, though, the walled-in tower. You can still go on the corners and hit it. Okay, but it's all good. Opponent's going to be up, but you're also up. Oh, and he's making another tower. That's a bad tower by him. His tower should be here if he wants to make a tower, so that it actually pushes you away. You're still gonna get in. And don't make walls like this as well. It's bad. It's just a waste. You can still hit the corner, and it's like kind of pointless. All right, if you're gonna go in though. Don't chill at the tower. Yep, just go in. Just go in. You're already committed, so just go up here. Basically, yeah. Okay. Opponent's gonna have knights, but you'll figure that out pretty quick. Just chill. You can chill a little bit closer. I mean, you definitely want to... Ah, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, let's see. We got 1 CC coming up. 2 CCs. Beautiful, but you didn't make one on wood. This one's slightly on wood, but it needed to be actually on wood. So, I don't think you needed to control this gold because you already have this gold. I think the game plan should be get a castle here and then take the gold. This gold is fine for a long time. So, I would put a TC... Well, unfortunately, the barracks is laming it, but the TC here would have been really good. Shouldn't it be walled towards the side map on the left? No, it's too far. It's too far. This wall is fine. Even to here, it's just... If the opponent attacks here, you can't fortify it, and he just gets in. If it's like this, it's easier to fortify, and yeah, it's better. Generally, you don't want to use one build to build the TC as well. You want to use 3 or 4. Okay, there's a crossbowman, and you don't really have enough units, though. Now we're getting foraging for what? Oh, man. If we're going to attack, we need to pay a bit more attention here. Dude, where are you going? Hello? All right. That's a problem. That's a problem. Yeah. Well, but pikemen with +1 attack doesn't really do anything, right? Because you're using them against cavalry, and they have +22 attack. So basically, like, you're doing 24 damage, or sorry, 26 damage to knights. Making that 27 is not really that important, right? So, yeah, 26, 27, it's all the same. But if you get 1 armor, you're going to survive 1 more hit, and then maybe you'll get 1 more hit with the pikeman before it dies, and suddenly it's like you're doing +26 damage by getting another hit. So having armor leads to more damage output because you might get 1 more hit. So actually, armor is generally way better. If you're going to get an upgrade for pikemen, armor is usually the go-to. Attack is going to make them way better at killing things that aren't cavalry, but that's what the crossbowmen are for. So, I mean, you could justify foraging by being like, okay, it's to kill the mangonels a bit easier. Okay, fair enough. You kill the mangonels in quite a few less hits with foraging, but that's a bit of a stretch. There are definitely better things to spend your resources on. Okay, so you know he's got mangonels coming forward. He's got knights as well. What do you need? More military. Just pikemen. Pikemen kills all this. As long as you don't take any big bada booms with the pikemen, it's fine. You just patrol in scatter formation. It's not a big deal. So let's see what you do. Mangonels can help as well, but it's like, I would just make more pikemen. It's fine. Nice. Okay. Ooh, he's actually doing a good job shooting and then pulling back. Well, he did kill one of his own guy there, but we got pikemen. Here's another thing that I saw in the previous game as well. You only have 1 production building for both. We need to be on like 2 or 3, especially for crossbow and pikemen. They're really cheap, so we need at least 2 or 3. If you're gonna go both, just 2 of each is fine. Here, 1 is definitely not enough. So I'm gonna actually write that in the notes because that's another really like key thing that we're seeing here. More production buildings in Castle Age. 2 to 3 archery ranges and 2 to 3 barracks if making pikes. Very important. Okay. Yeah, just a couple more units and all this gets cleaned up. So it's really just production issues. We are floating a lot of wood too. So it's not going to cost you, or you can afford to add more. Yeah, here's the second range, but it needed to be up like before reaching Castle Age. Yeah, I'm going to write that in the notes too. Add extra ranges. Range. Before reaching Castle H. There we go. Okay, heavy plow, but it's better to get bow saw first. Unless you're going to reseed a bunch of farms, which I guess they're all coming up, so it's fine. But bow saw is pretty good. When you see that you have this much gold, you really need to get a market. And you know why you have so much gold? Is because you made both TCs on gold. So it's really easy to float a lot of gold when you make both TCs on gold. Also, it's because we didn't have enough ranges to spend the gold, but yeah. 1 TC on wood. Or like 2nd TC on wood, 3rd TC on gold. That's just a general rule that works in a lot of situations. There are some micro issues. Yeah, oh, definitely, yeah. At this level, the micro is not what I want to focus on. It's definitely just these little strategic things. So, yeah, just gotta get that gold spent pretty much. The army's not really big enough. It maybe is. The opponent should have enough to stop this, but, well, we see that he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, really good castle. This hill is in between both bases. It's good. I would have placed it like a little further up, just to here, but it's fine. It's a slightly nicer to control, like a little bit more of the center. This is still good though. Okay. I guess this is closer to this gold, so that's good. Don't get it why the opponent did not push with more mangonel. Well, he didn't even have any army. He saw the pikes and he was like, dang, I can't fight that. And so he didn't. But yeah, next step is to go imp, but, well, all this gold means that we don't have as much wood, which means we don't have as many farms, so really need to just get a market and buy some food. I don't think either player is really thinking about high-level strategy or anything at this level. It's just doing stuff, really reactionary. Except for the early game is fairly well thought out, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, just spending that gold is all we need to do. If we don't spend the gold, it's gonna be forever castle age, and that's a problem. Oh, weird castle. So this would have been prevented by just attacking, because attacking is equivalent to scouting. So if you attack your opponent, well, he needs to have an army at home to defend. If you don't attack your opponent, his army can come here and make a forward castle on your face. So we really needed to attack. I mean, if you attack, what is he going to do? He's going to lose some vills. He's going to lose all of these. You go to the back, and it's GG. Just needed to attack. But we chillin'. This castle doesn't even really matter that much, though. So, like, this castle, what does it control? It controls nothing. Like, you're not even on this wood line. It kind of allows them to attack here, but it's whatever. You don't really care that much. Just don't throw your units under this castle, and it's fine. So, but you just need to go up and then just make trebs, and you just treb this down. We don't even care about this. You love to see this, because this castle's so useless, it's a waste of resources for the opponent. But you do need to be up. We need to not have 15 crossbowmen in the cube. We need to be up. So as long as we don't just throw our army for no reason under the castle, then we're fine. Okay, well, we threw half the army. Gonna be up a little bit later, but it's okay. Again, we're adding random cavalry. Yeah, see, you're using your brain too much. Like, you just need to brainlessly add crossbowmen and trebs. This castle was never gonna be good because the opponent was up first. So don't make a castle under the opponent's castle range when he's gonna be making trebs on up. So we wanted to make the castle back here. So yeah, he kills the TC, but you make trebs and then you push it back. Werewolf is good, but we do need to have trebs. Werewolf is actually an insane tech. Losing that castle was really bad, though. And Hun trebuchets have extra accuracy, too, so you do have to be a bit careful. Oh, no! Unnecessary losses, because we had units. Oh, look at all those CA. Where did those come from? So, if we just had more ARBs, then we would have been fine, though, right? Because this army beats your army, but it's only because you decided to add in light cav. If we didn't add in light cav, we could have had double the crossbowmen, or arbalister at this stage, and then we can fight. So trying to go for light cav at this stage was not really necessary. Just arbs and trebuchets is pretty good. Smart play is not the best Britain play. In this situation, it really was, though. The smart play was just play Britons. Oof. Oh, you kill his trebs with the crossbowman. Why not? Light cav going in with no armor. They kill one treb, but losing like how many guys were sent in? Yeah, losing 13 units. That's like 1,000 food to kill one treb is not really worth it. But just making arbs and trebs means you can push this back, and that's definitely the better way. Siege to spend earlier, not really necessary. Just the crossbowmen are good. Maybe a few mangonels, but I don't know. Okay, this castle's good because this castle means that his traps have to go here to shoot it, which means your arbs can just kill them. But we don't have the arb mass, and guess what? We're still on 2 ranges. So that's definitely something that you need to think about. A couple of monasteries, kind of weird, but it's just really army that we need. So conscription from the castle, very important. Conscription makes everything train 33% faster. So of course the ranges, just everything. That's really good. Okay. What if Queenville was building this castle earlier? Well, no. We didn't see this. So basically this was just a surprise castle. So mangonels would have been like chilling here or something. So they wouldn't have, it was really just the army was out of position. We had enough units to stop this, just they were out of position. Oh wow, actually denying this castle, crazy. So, I mean the light cav is pretty, it is okay. We needed to get the final armor though. Without the final armor, they just die to everything. So, yeah, final armor on the light cav was really necessary. If you're gonna commit to that. Okay. But, yeah, again, it's just we don't have enough ranges. Of course, you'll win that war. He actually got 2 hits on you, but that's because he's Huns. Huns trebs are so good. Okay, 41 is still, it's like almost enough, but yeah. If you can just make some more trebs. If you had 3 trebs here. Oh, don't send this onto the castle, please. Just send it to raid. So you know he has 2 castles here. You know he has 1 castle here. How is he going to afford other castles? He probably doesn't have castles in the back, right? So you just go around the back, and then you just raid here. And guess what? All these villas die. And you kill these, and you might find these. He does have skirms, so at this point, having light cav is good. But you just add them a bit earlier, or a bit too early. No armor upgrade for arbs. Yeah, I mean, getting some armor is probably good. It's not as necessary. As long as you have a meat shield in front, it's good. The priority here is definitely plate barding armor. Like 100%, that's the key tech that you're missing. If you get that, then your meat shield is good. Chemistry is going to be really important too, actually. There it is. There's this. Chemistry for the +1 damage is quite nice too. Sending these in was kind of unnecessary. Oof. All right. Nice attack on the hill though. Pretty good. And you scouted this, so that's good. Nice. Pushing this back. Pikeman, okay. Well, you know what kills everything from him is just more arbs. There we go. Now we have a good mass. You could actually save this if you just went there. I guess you're going to give up the center. Giving up the center is a big problem, though. Killing these was not really necessary, but saving this, I would have sent my army here. Repaired, and then saved. Okay, yeah. Trying to snipe trebs when he has a bunch of helps, not going to really be good. You just need to have a coordinated attack, so everything together. Okay, we're going to speed through it, though. But Huns usually play open. So did big like... Yeah. Well, he is open. He just happened to close the front. He's still super open. And, I mean, it's just palisades down here, so you can deal with those. Okay. Pretty good engage, actually. All things considered. Oh, and with Warwolf, you're gonna... dunk on these. Oh my god. He just has too much army, though. Red's eco is garbage. So, if you can just not lose all of your arbs here, you'll win this game. And, oh my god. Yeah, you win. You win. He can't kill all your guys. There. He can't replace his army, but you can because you actually have a proper economy. And now you just push. You still have 3 trebs. You have crossbowmen and, or not a crossbowman, arbs, and you have light cav. You actually like can't lose unless you just chill and he gets to a good vill count. Hey, Arcast. Arccast. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Chemistry helps. But yeah, opponent just can't replace his army because of bad economy. So this is just showing why you really need to be on. Well, you really need to be like 130 vills. But the fact that you were 30 vills up on the opponent just means you can replace and he can't. That's really the key. Castle on the low ground's kind of weird. Would have liked to see it on the hill, but oh, whatever. Yeah. You definitely win from here. Are these viewer wrecks? Yeah, I've got one more to do from the same guy. Paid replays. So trying to put utmost effort into doing the paid ones for sure. Okay. Let me do the still stable on the top of the maps. Yeah, you can. It's a lot to think about though. Like when rally points are involved. Yeah, basically just never fight without meat shield. Okay, also scatter formation makes your guys attack at different times. You really don't want to be on scatter formation here because it's kind of harder to maneuver them, and also it just makes them attack at different times. You want to be able to have them all attacking kind of around the same time. And yeah, scatter formation is good when you're up against mangonels and stuff, but when you're up against just regular units that are doing single target damage, generally it's better to just be in a big bowl. But this is fine. Yeah, missing production. Really, like, we only have 2 ranges. So, that wasn't even just an imp problem. That was a problem from, like, feudal age, actually. So, that's something that you just need to remember. 60 arbs, a bajillion light cav in the queue. The opponent's dying because he refuses to make vills, so... yeah, you just need more trebs. In this situation, to push, you make like a few more trebs, and you make a forward castle in the center. Like, you get a castle on this hill, and his entire base dies. And either way, the opponent's still dead. But guess what? We've never sent anything up here. So you have to realize that the center isn't everything, especially when you have light cav. Just gotta send to other parts of the world. But the opponent will never be able to take cost-effective trades here, so anyways. Here we go. Pushing in. An opponent can't believe it. He has lost this game. Nice defense. Pour some more tea because this game is over. You generally don't want to be pushing with only 2 trebs as well. 3 or 4 trebs is about right. You can make more if you want, but 3 or 4 trebs does the trick. There, we almost raided this top side. Almost. We're almost there. Okay, so something's wrong with your selections, because it's like, I don't know why they got sent down here to attack a mining camp. Oh, some teleportation. Let's go. Okay. And GG. All right. You just got ahead in the end there. It's a nice holding. Okay. how long will we be streaming? Well, we already had a replay review redeemed, so won't be able to do yours today. Okay. See Artcast.